Hey folks, this is Vagrant. Welcome back to Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree. In the last video, we kind of got into this whole new area, started exploring. We've actually made our way down to the river, and we're going to explore that area. We're actually going to nip back there and do some crab stuff first. Who doesn't love crab stuff? But before we do that, it seems a bit of a shame to me that we've come into this DLC, all these new items, and we haven't used new items. So, like a new weapon, right? So there's one sword that we have picked up that people are saying is really fun, so I want to take a look at it, and it's called the Backhand Blade. Curved blade wielded with a backhand grip, already very cool, already quite, you know, Dragon Ball Z ninja. A type of weapon wielded by Hornsent for generations. Style of combat associated, marked by spinning slashes and gouging thrust attacks. And then the Ash of War is blind spot. Leap into close quarters to take advantage of the enemy's blind spot and gore them from the side. Inputs determine which side you strike from. This attack slips below the opponent's guard. So there's a couple interesting things about this. Right, first of all, let me unequip that. So you can see we've got it. It's quite slow, actually. Okay, so it's already pretty cool because he's look how I'm holding it, like that. Right, but as you can see, I've got two of them. So I think, let me try and remember how this works. Is that? Yeah, so basically, you only need one of them to dual wield the weapon. This is this is like a new Elden Ringy Shadow of the Erdtree sort of thing. That's pretty cool. Okay, let me just try out some of the combos. Okay, right click, right trigger. Okay. I like that it moves forward as well while attacking. That's actually a really big deal. Jump. And then, so the Ash of War, let's give that a go. Oh! Oh, I can kind of control it as well. Okay, it feels pretty cool. I might have to change my helmet to look cool, but this is pretty baller. Now, one of the good things about this, or one of the best things about this, is because it's actually one weapon that you can dual wield. There's a few weapons like that in the DLC. It means that when we put a buff on, if we go to our incantations, I don't know where this would be. Support, right? Surely. Nope. 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 Bloodflame Blade. Enchants right-hand armament with Bloodflame, and because we're only actually using it in our right hand, it's just got this weird dual wielding. As far as I'm aware, that will basically apply the blood to both weapons, and likewise, if we use like a grease, it'll apply to both weapons and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. So I want to give it a go. We're going to do a little bit of respec and a little bit of maintenance before we carry on with the DLC. The problem is we do have to respec. I mean, we should probably respec anyway, so let's go first. Let me think about this. What do I want to do first? Let's go first to roundtable holds. And we're going to level these up. We just need to max these out first of all. Get them as good as can be. I might have to swap my cloak. I'm not going to go for a jumpy build anyway, so we'll be swapping the cloak out. And also, I need to see them. And I'm just clipping through the cloak as it is, which is less helpful. Now, let's get smithing. Do I want to level this? I never thought about that. Interesting. Hopefully we can get this all the way up. Looking positive. All the way to 25, maybe? No! We need 4 smithing stone 8s. Now, we can't actually buy those from the last around the corner, because we gave her the correct bell bearings all the way back in the days of yore. Here she is. Yeah. Here she is. I think we can buy them. Yeah, there we go. Quite expensive, but that's what it is. I think it would be a shame to not mix things up. We're still going to play Dexterity Arcane. We're still playing a Dexterity Arcane build, a Dexterity Bleed build. But let's try some new weapons out. And I don't really, if I'm honest, I don't really like the whole jumping attack thing that I've been doing. I don't find the jump attack interesting or fun to do. Now, let's get smithing. I should be able to do this, right? Yep, Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone. Got 8 of those, so we can max out 7 more weapons after this, which is pretty crazy. Is there a, I don't know if there's a, oh yeah, scales up the faith. Okay, well I just got that to B rather than C, which is probably good. Maybe. I don't know if that counts for buffs or only for damage, but whatever. Right, okay, so... No. Okay. Next step is to go to Renala, who is in here. And I'm going to have my beverage. It's a protein shake, excitingly. I just got a new blender, so I can make like proper protein shake, yogurt, ice smoothie kind of things to mix things up a little bit. I'm very excited.
Is it thy wish to yet again be born anew? Now.
Okay, so I've gone ahead and put blood on the weapons, at least for now. I'm considering swapping to Keen, but for now we're going to go blood. We're going to go 60 Arcane, 60 Vigor, zoom, and 30 Endurance again. I'm going to go 25 Faith, which makes me a little bit anxious, I'll admit. And then all the rest into Dex, I think. Let's go 40 Dex and a little bit... Why do I want Strength? Why do I need anything in Strength? Does it do anything for me? It does 3 damage per point. It's not bad, actually. What's Dexterity giving me? Yeah, it's 3 damage per point. Why do I want Strength? I'm not sure. So I think we're then going to focus on pushing Dex back up to 60 and go for like a quality inverted build between Dex and Arcane. I don't know if this makes any sense, but this is what we're doing. You see, Arcane gives less damage, but it's upping the build, the bleed, which is what we're going for. Let's just give it a bloody go. If we don't like it, we can swap to Keen, and instead what we'll do is max our Dexterity up to 80, which I think is like the second soft cap or something like that. Right, gear needs to change as well. I'm going to just drop the helmet and the... Okay, so that's what we're going to rock with, and we're going to see how it goes. For now, I don't think there's anything else I need. Oh, no, talismans. So we don't want Claw anymore. We do want Rotten Winged. We do want Lord of Blood's Exaltation, and I think we probably want to go back to boosting our stamina again. So to do that, we can use a turtle. Curse you, turtle! You're just a slight, tiny bit too heavy, you silly turtle. Okay, there we go. Right, let's give it a go. Been faffing around for absolutely bloody ages. So we're going to go back to... Where am I going back to? Ah! Bear with me. Let's just zoom in. Is there? No, it's not there. It's there. It's not there. It's there. There. It's around here somewhere. Is it? Oh, there. So we're going to nip back now. I'm going to go to the crab place. Everyone's favourite place. And see if we can find anything in the area. So we need to do this. Oh, and we also need, now that we've got 25 faith, which we're not touching anymore, but we've got 25 faith, which is cool. We can also grab our second spell that we want, which is Golden Vow, I think. It's worth keeping in mind, like, maybe we come up against a lightning boss. Maybe we want to use something like that, you know? I never really use incantations, but that's probably stupid, realistically. Or fire reduction, or rotten poison, stuff like that. Anyways, Golden Vow. And we're not going to use those all the time. We're really just using those whenever there's a boss fight, you know? So I can pop those on at the start. Okay, so we're going back this way, like I say. Because we didn't fully explore down here, and I just want to have a cheeky little poke around. We could have a normal poke around as well, but... Oh no, I'm feeling cheeky. I've got all this protein inside me. I must use it for cheeky purposes. That's a very weird sentence. So we're going to move past that swiftly. Let me have some protein. Bear with me. I crushed ice into it to make it more like smoothie-esque, I suppose. But I didn't crush the ice quite enough. My blender's really good, but nothing the blender can do. Yeah, this is pretty good. It hacks so fast. You can imagine how quickly... I mean, the plants don't bleed, which is problematic. If we really struggled on a non-bleeding enemy, all we'll do is we'll go swap it over to Keen, and we'll respec to pick up some... we'll respec into Dexterity. Let's go try the crab, because the crab's going to be much more obnoxious. Hey, Krabby. You know what? Wait. It's good for me to know how long they take as well. Oh, wait. Do I have to do this every time? Yeah. Okay! I mean, that's not even bleed. What are these hitting for by default? It's not that much. It's, what, 442? Is that maths? That is maths. I mean, I have the buffs on, which helps a lot. It's double stacking those attack power buffs, don't get me wrong. That's a big part of why that died so quickly. I just thought it was funny to try. Right, let's have a little... Oh, am I actually anywhere near leveling up? What's my runes at? Yeah, not really. We've got some we can pop to level us up, but... I don't think we quite get there. There is nothing here, but we had a nice little experiment. I'm excited. It's good that, like, we're using new gear, you know, we're using the new chest piece, the new helmet, we're using new weapons entirely. Maybe it won't work out, but I didn't want to come in here and use just the old school stuff. I am a little sad that I've lost the lion head, I'll admit. That's a little sad. It might actually be worth still using. But as daft as it sounds, it is quite nice to kind of look cool as well. You know what I mean? Like, as much as I love the lion head, it is nice to feel like a cool... I don't know, I feel like maybe I'm too knightish. Maybe I need to be more... I don't know. More like an anime character, because that's what it feels like. It's too ragged for my liking. I'm not going to do this, but I am just checking, getting curiosity. See if any of these look really cool. I've got my priorities in order. Don't suggest otherwise, okay? I do like the scaled armor. I think that's pretty cool. The solitude stuff is really cool, but it's quite thick. You know, it looks big and chunky. Oh yeah, show off those abs, baby. We'll stick with solitude for now. We'll see. I mean, you know, you never know what else we'll find, right? I'm just gonna rest, get my my FP back. We can only cast those buff spells once. We don't have the mana to do it more than once. But the idea is just cast it at the start, off a boss fight, and go from there. Right. So, this way first, my heart is telling me. Can I go this way, though? It's looking spooky. I mean, yeah? Maybe? I don't know about this, but we appear to be doing it, so let's just continue to do so. Oh, yeah, this is going to get us down to the coast, isn't it, I think? Which is around here. It's good to know as well that we can come back there and go this way and kind of explore up here as well. I know this probably means that I'm not going to get to, like, story bosses for a while, but I don't care. I really enjoyed the bosses in this game, but the exploration and this kind of nonsense here, this terrifying nonsense. Oh, I so thought I was dead. The terrifying nonsense is more the stuff I enjoy, you know, this exploration and finding weird things is, oh no, there's more what I play for. The flies are back. It's so nice having the green turtle talisman back as well. Oh, round rock, what the heck's that? That plus stamina regen speed is absolutely beautiful stuff, it really is. Don't see anything down here, but thought I'd have a looky-loo. Murder some flies along the way. Get slightly murdered by some flies along the way. I'm not picky. You murder me, I murder you, we all have a good time together, you know? As long as someone's getting murdered, we're having a good time. Right. Well, people have died here. I can see why. There's a burb over there. I wonder if I can drop... I'm going to suggest no. I'm actually going to hop off for this. It's going to be weird not jumping all over the place. These weapons are awesome. I don't even care if they're good. That wasn't even with both of them, man. That was one-handed. They just feel cool. Oh, you're not going to kill me. I want to kill things, man. Like, try to kill me, goddammit. Sad. Do I have to... Let me just check this. Am I dual wielding now? Yeah, I am. Oh, hey. Woo! Hey. This is just, it just feels like... It feels like what a dexterity build should feel like, if that makes sense. You know, it's just all zoom, zim, zoom. And this is really cool, actually. If you watch this, I'm gonna run forward. I'm gonna sprint, I should say. Press R1. It carries on going, look at that. I think it's the only weapon in the game that does that. Or it's this type of weapon that does it. Usually, attacking stops you in place, right? But now... just cut them down, baby! Yeah, it's very cool. And that's cool is underrated. Like, there may come a time... The good thing is, if I need to, I can very easily swap back to the old build, right? The two weapons we were using. Because they will work with this stat allocation, no problem whatsoever. So, I haven't really committed. All I've done is kind of rejig to focus on arcane and blood rather than dexterity. But that's perfectly viable with what I was using last time, so... Anything down here? Hello? What? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I don't know how many of you remember this enemy, but I have a hatred. Wait, is it? Yeah, it's the shrimp, right? Yeah. Well, that didn't go well. Ow, ow, ow. I mean, I hit like a goddamn truck, but... No! I still need to learn how the L2 works, you know? The Ash of War. It's gonna take a little practice. I might need, This is interesting to think about. I might need some form of... I might need some FP generation. How quick does this work? Let me have a look. Oh, heavy load. How quick is that? I'm just going to stare at it. Because that uses FP, the Ash of War. And I don't think there's any point using these if I'm not going to use the Ash of War. Goddamn heavy load, man. Yeah, they look fine. So, being able to... Let's see how much this uses. It doesn't use tons. But I think if we don't have any FP generation... Because we're using all our FP, right? At the very start. Before we even get the fight started. I mean, maybe I could take a single FP flask in with me. I haven't been doing it. I've had all my flasks on healing for like the entire game. Because I just don't use incantations, but... I'm going to have a little think about this, because I'm not sure. I've just forgot that Ash of War's use. This is fun, but nerve-wracking. Oh no, we're nearly there now. Can't be much lower than this, surely. Yeah, Grace Sight, baby! I was after that. After the first or second hit, I was thinking like, well, maybe we can leave it alone. But then it didn't die. It just stood there, staring at me like it was daring me to try. I may be applying too much thought to the deer. I'm not gonna lie, but I felt it in my bones, you know. Right, where are we? Didn't mean to do that. Map fragment. Map fragment. Okay, we're at Elk River downstream. Oh, we're going actually... Oh, that's awesome. So we're going to come out down here instead, actually, I guess. No. We're coming out down here. I didn't know you could go under this. So above me is where we've... Oh, yeah, we're just kind of working through one of the grasses. Doesn't look like it on the map, though. This is wild. Hello, buddy. I was once told a coffin could convey its passenger upon a gentle cruise to the velvet garden of deepest purple. Oh, to slumber in such a paradise. Is there a coffin nearby? Now, remember in the main game, we used the coffin to get down the river at one point, right? Down to the spooky place with the trees, I think it was. Oh, I see a fire boy. Flame boy. I want to fight something with a lot of health that bleeds. That's really the main thing I need right now, because I need to test... Oh god, this is way spookier than I thought. I need to test the viability of the bleed. I'm thinking because it attacks so fast, the bleed build-up isn't huge. It's decent, but it's not massive. But I'm assuming because it attacks so fast that it's very effective at building up bleed regardless. This is some spooky stuff around here. Just from a platforming perspective more than... Well, only from a platforming perspective, really. I want to try to get over there, but it's making me very anxious. Geronimo! There we go. Oh, I see gravestones. You know what that means? What is that hanging there? That's curious. Huh. Can I stick a bow on? Can I do that? Do I have a bow? Actually, tell you what, we just put it in the other hand, don't we? Crossbow, sure. Okay, there we go. I don't have any arrows. But I do have arrows. I've got ballista balls. Oh, goddamn. I don't know how bows work, okay? I missed. That's the only arrow I had. No. Oh, man. Pain. I'm not quite used to, there we go. How to dual wield in this manner, because we've literally never done it before. It's all brand new, baby. Oh, remind me to change my physic. I don't know how you're going to remind me, but find a way to remind me that I need to change my physic up a little bit. Anywho, we made it to the bottom. I guess. That grey site feels quite generous, because it feels like you're not going to use it for anything, you know? It's there so you don't just go insane and die on the way down more than anything else. Because I don't see any reason why you would go back up there, personally. Maybe I'm wrong. Anything here? You gotta check behind the waterfalls. Video game 101. Check behind the waterfalls. Stay tuned for more video game 102 lessons. Kill the deer. Kill the tumbleweeds. That's 102 and 103. 101 behind the waterfalls. 102, if there's a fire, follow it. What else? 103, if there's yellow paint, follow it. I'm glad they haven't invented yellow paint in this society. I guess they've got dyes though, don't they? That's what you get. Let this be a lesson, a warning to the rest of you. I want to find another grey site before I tackle the fire boy. I don't want to make my way down there again, you know? I've got to assume there's one somewhat nearby. We need a grey site and we need a map fragment. And what the heck is this? Is this... Can I go further down again? No, that might be a step too far, that one. Where are we? God only knows. I don't think there's really any way for me to know that. You use bleed in 2 hits. I mean, I think they're very susceptible to it because they're soft and squishy. Probably had that coming, didn't I? Ah, that was gonna look cool. Go. Nope. There we go. It's gonna take a little bit of practice to learn how that works. Spacing and to use it to dodge and move effectively, but I'm quite excited to try. It's that dragon from before. I mean, to me, it looks like you can carry on. You can go over there, but I don't know. I'm not seeing a map fragment. I'm not seeing a grey site. I'm not seeing the things that I'm here for. What is this over here, though? Just curious. It's just a tomb. Oh, hello. Wait, where are we going now? I'm just trying to keep a sort of a handle on where we are relative in the world, but without the map, it is very difficult to do. It's very pretty. This like autumnal vibes, but then beset by craggy rock on every side. Alright, we're gonna go this way. One of these directions will have maps and we'll have grace. Probably. I see blue flowers. But didn't they mention they mentioned the purple flowers, didn't they? Ooh, hello. Cerulean coast. Oh, beautiful. Very pretty. Give me a map for what? There's a thing down there that could be a map. Oh, wait, no. I'm not going to forget this time. For once, I'm not going to forget. I need to mix my physic. So I've got successive attack power, which I want. I don't really want negates damage received, because it sounds good, but what it does is actually just negates like the first hit you take. If I'm going to take one, it'll be that one, which boosts all damage negation rather than just like one big hit, basically. If I could find one that like boosted blood or something like that, that'd be great. Okay, I think we're good. I think that's the only change I wanted. Look at this place. What the heck? Just look at this environment compared to where we were 2 seconds ago and how wildly different it is. It's crazy. It's very cool. Keep an eye out for Pot Boy. You're not Pot Boy, are you? No. They're praying at this giant tomb. That was silly on my part. Didn't really need to come and try to kill these guys. When you're about to kill like a big group like that, you may as well heal, because that's usually when you get a like a replacement flask. Just dropping down those top tips. There's loads of them. Okay. I'm not gonna fight them anymore, it feels mean. I need a map! I don't like exploring when I don't have the map, it makes me sad. You have a pot? You don't have a pot. What good are you without a pot? Isn't this right next to... There's an area down here, yeah, it's red. There's a red one and there's a blue one, I remember seeing that. Oh, hello, what's that island in the distance? That's very interesting. Where's the map? I really don't want to explore until I find it. I've been at Son's map for a long time. I don't know how big the fragment is. For all I know, I am a bajillion miles away from the map fragment. But we just entered a new area, so I would assume it's got one somewhere. But that might be silly. And when... What the heck? Hey. We fight! We dance! I did this! Yeah, I'm gonna hop off. I'll say this much. This one is harder than the last one. It's got more health, I mean. Elden Ring, don't do that. That's such a dick move. God damn. I wouldn't usually run away from that, but... Oh, Elden Ring, come on. What are you doing? God damn, I'm not playing well here. Okay, Torrent, buddy, if you don't mind. See, because we killed one of these already, I thought this was going to be quite easy, if I'm honest. I'm being made out to be an idiot by that idea. Just doesn't take any damage. I don't think it bleeds, so we're kind of seeing what the problem with that build idea is. What the fuck? You better be carrying a map fragment. Let me tell you, you better be carrying a map fragment. Whoa. I'm not doing any damage. Maybe I should be jumping that. Get juked by pure fortune. Not gonna lie, I did think that would get me under here. Wait, what? wait. Who are the boys? I wonder if they got summoned. You know what? Going on foot felt better. I wasn't doing any damage whilst on torrent for that at all. Ah, goddamn. Oh, come on. Feels unfair. No. Okay. Not sure how I feel about that one. I feel... this is definitely, yeah, definitely harder than the last one. It would be going better if I wasn't bleed. Oh, goddamn. No, you... Well, I didn't get my souls back, which is good. So one of the problems I'm really having is the game is just too laggy. The game, the FPS is plummeting to like 20, 30, and it's really uncomfortable to play. I also don't feel anywhere near killing this thing. The first phase is going better. I had a cheeky little Google, and I am not the only one, let's put it that way. I'm not the only one who is maybe not a giant fan of this thing. I'm just going to make one change in that this is pointless, and I should take something else. Because I don't... my left trigger attack isn't going to do anything in this fight, you know, there's just no benefit to it. Where the heck's the dragon gone? Oh, there it is. I'm going to give this one more go, but I'm not expecting to beat this today, and I suspect this will be something we come back to maybe a little bit later on in the DLC. This feels like maybe I need to go get my Erdtree blessing a little bit higher before I take this thing on, you know? But I'm going to give it one more go. I need to go to bed, for God's sake. I don't know. It's not working. And it doesn't feel close. I am... maybe we just go respec. And give it one... Oh, I don't know. What I need to... No. Okay. I'm going to assume this is something we do when we have a higher Erdtree level, right? We're going to come back to that. I'm just going to live in that world. I think I could probably kill it, but I think I would have to bash my head against it for a few hours, and I'm not really willing to do that for like an open world enemy. So it's okay to go and get some strength and then come back later on. There's tons we can do in the area. It's a brand new area, so we need to explore. We need to find the map fragment more than anything else. It's either here or it could be back the other way. Oh, it's there. I forgot that. Okay, tell you what. Let's just throw a marker on that. And let's go grab that to finish the video. That dragon is a nightmare. And lots of people are finding it a little bit of a nightmare based on what I've seen online. So I'm not going to feel too bad about maybe giving it a miss for a little bit. And come back when we're a little bit stronger, eh? It may be that I feel about the bleed and stuff like that is something we do need to change. I don't know. I'm not kind of putting a definite on that either way. We will find out probably on the next major boss. If I keep running into things that don't bleed, then it would suggest that maybe bleed is stupid, you know, and that is not something we want. God, I want this lag to be fixed. I'm not sure if it's my fault or the... I know the DLC has performance issues. We've talked about them already. This is why the DLC's got negative reviews. Map fragment! Southern Shore. Oh, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. It actually... Oh my god, yes. Oh, what's all this? That's really interesting looking. Okay, so I think we'll carry on going. We'll maybe do this little tip bit here. Just the tip. And then we'll go back, explore around here, go around there, go do up here if we can get up there. There's tons to do. A gajillion things to do, folks. But next video then, we'll kind of work from the tip up is the idea, I think. How's that for a plan? Cool. I'll see you lovely folks then. Thanks for joining me. Cheers much as always. Bye-bye. Getting there, folks, getting there. I couldn't, in all good conscience, I couldn't just leave it alive. I turned off, I stopped recording, I finished, and I sat here for about 5 minutes staring at the screen thinking, nah, that's not okay. Maybe I don't think I'm strong enough right now, but I'm gonna kill it. The only thing I've done is I've changed these to occult, which makes a lot more sense because they don't bleed, so I'm doing about 100 more physical damage. It's not a huge deal, but I mean, it is a huge deal. It's like 25% more physical damage, which is pretty huge. So I'm not talking during this. I'm just going to shut up and focus and have a few tries, basically. my god, that was tense. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know how long that fight lasted, but it was probably about 10 minutes. You guys are gonna... I'm sorry I didn't talk for any of it. You guys are gonna see the entire thing, so... Good luck, I suppose. Enjoy. Oh, man, there's no runes here, is there? No. I am sweating. That was hard. Tense work. One of my major regrets I had about halfway through the fight was that I didn't put on, so you can see I've swapped the bleeding one to this, because bleeding wasn't doing anything, so greatly boosts magical damage. I'm a bit flustered. I've got a insignia to boost enhanced damage on horseback, and it was about halfway through the fight. It was going okay on foot, and then all the guys come out, all the little dudes, and that is when the fight... the fight is fine until that happens. I think if they weren't there, I wouldn't have any problem with it. Like, he's definitely tankier than the first one and harder, but I think I could pull it off. I think I'd be okay. And then the guys come out, the little soldiers come out, and it just becomes an absolute nightmare. But, just being a little bit patient and taking pot shots with Torrent and learning how to dodge... I mean, most of it is just strafing side to side, rather than running backwards. A lot of it is like dart forward attacks. You can just run to the left around him, and you'll get away from them. I'm glad I did that. I said to myself, I wasn't going to let it defeat me. And I didn't. I am going to change my weapons back. So I don't forget next time we load in, which I probably would. So I'm just going back to blood. Lovely jubbly. I finally learned how the, I went and checked and sort of read up on this, on how the arcane scales. So basically arcane, you know, if your weapon has arcane scaling, that means it does more damage with arcane, right? Like it does with strength, dexterity, intelligence, faith, arcane. Any of those stats can increase weapon damage, depending on the scaling your weapon has with that damage type. So changing it to my weapon to occult made the arcane scaling B, whereas it's D usually. So that's why we got more damage, more physical damage. But arcane also increases the amount of bleed you do. And that bleed caps at 60. Well, it doesn't cap. So basically you're doing 90% effective bleed at 60 or 99% effective bleed at 100 or at 99. So you have to spend tons of points to get more bleed out of your weapon. However, as a damage weapon, it scales all the way up to 80. Now, if I look at my weapon, the scaling is Dex B. So really, it makes, actually, funnily enough, it probably makes sense to scale up Dexterity to 80 and then to Strength to 80. It's important to get Arcane to 60 because I'm trying to max out the bleed. But past that point, scaling up Dexterity and scaling up Strength will give me more weapon damage than Arcane will. So Arcane's probably never going to hit 80. And now we pump all our points into Dexterity to get more basic damage. Yeah? Yeah, cool. Right, I need a drink. Thank you for joining me. Cheers, much love as always. Bye-bye.